In this parable that Jesus told us in Luke's Gospel, we are introduced to this widow who had some issue which needed to be handled by an official authority. Some injustice has occurred in his life. When Jesus tells a parable, it is usually to relate the characters of it to us and God, and their relationship to our relationship with God. But in this case, it is a bit tricky. It's a bit different. The judge didn't care, but God loves us, and His love is steadfast and faithful, and He has compassion towards us. The other well-known parable is the friend that denied. In that parable, He is inviting us to imagine a scenario when some guest suddenly shows up at your place in the middle of the night, and you have no food to give to them. Jesus teaches us that this shameless persistence works. And how can we seek and ask God and knock at God's door? Of course, by doing one thing, praying. Why are we giving up? We give up maybe because we don't think that our prayers are listened to. God promises to listen to our pleas so many times. Perhaps we give up prayer because we are not desperate enough. When we are being honest of not having anything which is truly from our own efforts, that leaves us vulnerable, maybe even hopeless. In Jesus' time, a widow was a very vulnerable and hopeless person. That is not much the widow could do, besides not giving up, but persistently try her luck with the judge. The judge would not hear her, but she would not give up. She would not remain silent. That was not an option for her. God is nothing like that unjust judge that we need to wear him out. God promises to give justice. In fact, He will give it quickly. Do you believe that He can give you what you are asking for? If you don't believe, then why even bother asking? There is no such thing as impossible for God. If He is willing, He will be giving. Persistent prayer is a very important tool we, as God's children, should utilize to grow in our faith. Brothers and sisters, we are also blessed. Trust in Him and His never-failing love. He is showering on us, and trust that our prayers will be listened to and they will be answered to in one way